Hey, Sk8's back as promised with another East Coast skater, fellow Coffin Skate team member. One of these days, when I won't have to quarantine for 2 weeks, I'll cross the border, explore out east, and finally skate with my teammates. But until then, I'll have to settle for meeting them virtually. So without further ado, let's meet Bean right here on Sk8.
Yes! Oh my god!
Look at that! Full airplane. Here we go. Full airplane!
I don't know her, but she makes me feel like a roller skater. I had a chance to hold. I've been road that never ends. Chinese and we know damn waiting. I've been with you roller skating. I had a chance to hold. I've been road that never ends.
Hello, good morning. My name is Bean, or Sarah, whichever you like. I've been skating for 11 years, and I've been on the Coffin Skate team for the past 3 years. I first started skating in roller derby. I found like a tiny little poster like this big stuck to a telephone pole when the league was first starting here. And so I went to one of their practices, which was at the time just like a small group of people skating outside at the commons because they didn't have a practice space yet. And after I watched that first little like practice, I went home and ordered my beginner skate package thing with your skates and your pads and all that jazz. My first skate goal would have been passing the Learn to Skate program, which actually took quite a while. I was not one of those like people that are naturally good on skates. I was quite bad. So I did the Learn to Skate program 3 times before I passed, and then made a team shortly after that. I really was never great at roller derby. I was okay, but I wasn't great. So a few years into playing roller derby, my best friend Hal discovered this Chicks and Bowls, now CIB thing, and was like, oh, people are like going to the skate park on their roller skates. We could totally do that. No one here was doing that at the time. So we would go to the park really late at night when no one else was there to watch us make a fool of ourselves, and started teaching ourselves how to skate in bowls, starting, of course, by sliding in on our bums and rolling around, not knowing what we were doing at all. After skating at the parks for a while, I realized that I liked that a lot better than roller derby, and so I quit playing derby, and I've just been park skating ever since. I think that was like maybe 5 or 6 years ago now. Some goals I have right now for skating. I am in an endless battle with 50-50 grinds. I will get them like one day, and then the next time I go to the park, gone from my brain. So I'm trying to like make 50-50 grinds a constant thing. It's probably the trick that I've struggled with the most out of anything I've learned so far. But I really want to do them, so I've not given up yet. I also am really into airs. I like flying through the air out of a bowl like a seagull. I just wanna fly out of there like, I don't know, like 4 feet or something, and air and come back in, swoop in. Yeah, but right now I'm just getting both skates over the coping, so you know, just trying to get higher and fly away. I also did start learning some like jam skating things while in quarantine, and I couldn't go to the skate park, so that's been kind of like a new thing that I've been working on. So hopefully when we're allowed to have roller discos again next summer, I'll have some sweet new moves. Roller skating definitely plays a huge role in my life. When I first started roller derby, I didn't really have a friend circle at the time because I was just like kind of leaving a life of a lot of like substance abuse. And so like in leaving that life, I kind of like had to leave the people that I was spending time with. So I didn't really have a lot of friends. And I also didn't have any like queer friends at the time. I was kind of like not really involved in the queer community at all. And if you know anything about roller derby, you might have noticed there's a lot of queer people there. It's pretty awesome. So I got to like make my way into the queer community that way, and also like start making some new friends. Like my best friend Hal, I met at roller derby. And now, skating at parks, I have this awesome friend circle of roller skaters and skateboarders and bikers, like everything. And it's just really awesome. I'm so lucky to have them all. Any of the really cool photos that you will see of me that like look like someone like that actually knows what they're doing took them are actually all done by my friend Steve, who is a BMX biker that I met at the park.
Okay, dang, over a decade on skates? No wonder you're shredding so hard, Bean. You better believe that when I make it out to Halifax, I'll be trying to get air out of those bowls with ya, aiming to fly like a seagull as well. Till then though, we'll have to settle for virtually meeting more Coffin Skate team members on future episodes of Wake and Skate. Until then, weirdlings,